Do you like cinematic, dramatic and action percussion? In this video we are going to take a look at Drumatic Creator, an all-in-one product for creating and shaping your main percussion mix for cinematic music of all styles. So this is Drumatic Creator, and let me start by playing this example I recorded right here with everything included to create a dramatic percussion mix. The only thing I added was some light compression, but all in all it sounds like this. Alright, so here you have the bass drum, surdos, let me see, you have some toms, some frame drums, and basically everything in the low to mids is covered in this Drumatic Creator plugin. Now, personally, I often want to layer percussion mixes. So what I've done is added this damage patch, which is called Studio Armageddon Ensemble, and then I put some compression, saturation, warm character, and it reduced the highs just to get this lower, beefier drum part. Because I want to show how easy this layers. This is more natural, percussive, this is more processed, but add some bottom end. And then I also layer it with actually an acoustic drum set here, just to add some ride cymbals and some crash cymbals and hi-hats. And it sounds like this. Because I wanted to add some shimmer and high-end energy. And all in all, I get this. And this is something I recorded in less than 10 minutes. Which is a perfect underscore or a bed of percussion for an underscore, rhythmic underscore, or an action score, or whatever you want to use it for. Now, the great thing about Drumatic Creator is that you can easily change out these presets, which changes the overall sound completely. So if you listen to this in solo again, like so, and I just change this out to the next one, it will load all these individual drums and group settings and everything. Complete a different sound. The next one. And you can try and mix and match. Until you find a sound that you're happy with. So let's go back to the initial one. You get 10 of these, and there will be more to come in future expansions in Drumatic Creator. So let me dive in and show you my 5 favorite features of Drumatic Creator. One is the incredible interface. Let's remove the contact stuff so you can only see how beautiful this really is. Not only this image and everything, how it's laid out, but also the simplicity of it. You have the EQ settings and drive saturation width here, the mixer here, the reverb settings here for the entire group. You can go into the group settings and change things out individually and so on. Everything is just so beautiful. And if I change something like this preset here, you get a feel for how it sounds by the background. So now you get a different sound. And you might want to memorize the individual sounds, overall vibe of each of these characteristics here on the presets. Now, my second favorite thing is the quick and easy preset collection here. These 10 different ones that comes with the plugin all have a unique flavor and are so quick and easy to change out. However, that takes us to my third favorite, which is the group creator, because you can actually create a new group from scratch. You see this, drum group creator settings. So what you can do is change out how many instruments. let's see how many. So you can see if I only click on this dice, I change out 2 instruments, but I might want to go for 8 instruments in the group. Change out that. What do I want to use for the instruments? Small, medium, snares, large and small. You see, it changes out. Randomize the pitch, because you can actually have tuning for each of these. So as you can see, now it all changes. Can randomize again. You can see, let's see if we take this to 8 and use metals and then reduce the tuning to only 4 semitones and then use all of those. It's so fun and easy to use. And by the way, once you have dialed in everything, so let's say you want to have none of the tuning here and the panning, it's now, let's put everything in center, and then you can click create group, which creates everything like so. Click again, it creates a completely new group. And as you can see, it changed this out so easily, so you can create a unique drum group to start with and then dial in, which takes us to my 4th favorite thing, customize anything, because you can customize the EQ of the... Let's actually start with this first one again, just to have a default sound to start with. Okay, so you have the EQ settings here, and you also get lots of different presets just for the EQ. Right? And you can change the drive, the stereo width. Let's put everything in center. Velocity to volume. You can also change that. By the way, you have this little extra bonus feature here, which is boosting the sounds on the highest velocity. So now we can see at 127 it will boost 2 decibels or even 3 decibels, or leave it at a default, which is 0. Then you have the mixer where you have the close mics, mid, far, room. You have a reverb setting. So if you listen, remove the reverb or use a new reverb preset here. So this affects the overall sound a lot as well. And then you can go into the group. As I mentioned, you can use the drum group creator, but as you can see here, you have lots of sound shaping features, mic volume offsets here. So you can do a lot in here, envelope. And you can also dial in the unity, which is how tight the players play. So if I have this on full, they play very out of time, like they are very loose in their settings compared to very tight. Of course, you can right-click and learn MIDI CC automation on any of these, so you can change it over time in the full performance. So that takes us into my final favorite features, which is the MIDI library, which is built in, not something you have to load in your computer folder settings, but actually in the interface, which means that once you load up anything here, a new preset, you can try out different suits of MIDI. So this one, for example, 4/4 in the triplet feel. Let's play that one. Here you have the play arrow. Super fast now at 160 BPM. Let's use it in half tempo. You can even adjust the velocity, average velocity, so play it softer. Or full. So once you're happy with that, you have this button here. You can just drag and drop this entire performance into your MIDI settings. And you get everything here. So you can use this to practice or to get the feel for the sound, or just as a starting point and then go in and dial in whatever you want, because you have lots of different suits here. 4/4, 5/4, triplet feel, 3/4. Just load something. So if your track is in 4/4, just use something here, and you have intro, core, fill, mid sections, and everything that you can just drag and drop into your sequencer like this. So all in all, I have to really say that this is an amazingly well thought out product and implementation and design. You can really dive in very fast and record a new bass main performance, start layering it with other libraries and types of percussion, and you get the percussion mix finished in such a short time. And then you can also go in and shape the overall sound, vibe, and performance of Drumatic Creator to suit the mood and vibe you are after in your music composition. So if you want to learn more, I will have a link in the video description so you can check out if you want to get this product for your composer toolkit.